Hello traders, this is Forex Nelson. I'm back again today with another 6 trades. Today's date is December the 20th and I'm using my new Easy Scalper trading system. This system has two excellent scalping indicators. The first one is the Easy Scalper. That's this moving average that changes colors. And of course, I have the super signal indicator. That's the one, the arrows here, red and blue arrows. Now you will get an audio sound and a pop-up box alert like you see here, suggesting whether you should be buying and or selling. Now to succeed at trading, there's 4 things you're going to need. You're going to need a lot of chart time, a lot of demo trading, a lot of education. I can provide you with a lot of education, and of course you're going to need some kind of a daily trade plan. Now you should think like you're learning to become a doctor or lawyer. You really should be buying more education every 2 or 3 months if you want to succeed at trading. Now when you buy from me, I do give support. Without support, you have only a 5% chance of succeeding. After you buy from me, I'll tell you more very important secrets to successfully trading the markets in a free Skype call. Now if you leave your name and email address, I'll put you on my email list for free weekly trading tips. Now with regards to the super signal indicator, I find that it really helps to find the beginning of the up and down cycles within the market. And that alone is worth the price as far as I am concerned, as most traders don't know when the beginning of the up and down cycles are happening. Now every morning at 6 o'clock New York time, right where this vertical line is, I'm in front of the computer getting ready to trade the New York session. That's this blue box. Now at that time I'm looking at all the different instruments and I'm looking at my daily trade plan. Once I know which direction I want to be going, I'll just manually put in this arrow to remind me whether I should be buying and or selling. And by the way, on this trade here, I could have traded the pullback. But that's the way trading goes. I knew eventually it was going to hook around and go down. So now we can take a look at that daily trade plan, at least for the first trade, as it says Euro CAD. Lots of red here, look for bearish trades, and it's preferred. That's how I knew it was going to go down. But you have to give it some room to breathe for these up and down cycles. If you're trading without some kind of a daily trade plan, well, that's one very good reason why you are not succeeding. If you have any questions or if you want to buy, well, just get in contact with me. So let's take a look at these trades. First one was the Euro CAD. As I said, we're selling it. So after the pullback, I knew it was going to do this. And after a while, and then once I realized I had at least 200 pips and or ticks or more, I just close out the trades and I'm done trading for the day. So I pulled the trigger at this cursor and I closed it out at this place, locking in 13 pips, and those pips paid out $105. Okay, moving on to the next trade, which is the pound Swiss. Another one I wanted to be selling. There's the arrow from the daily trade plan. Trade setup, and the charts agreed that it did qualify for a great way to trade, as I teach within the training videos. So there's the arrow, super signal. Scalper took a couple more candles before it turned red, but that's okay. I knew it was on its way down due to the fact of this super signal arrow right here. Took the trade at that cursor and I closed it out here, locking in about 11 pips, and that paid out $127. Okay, let's move on to the next trade, which is the S&P 500. This one pays $5 for each tick. So I took the money, divided by 5. Calculator says it's 40. So let's go and look for those 40 ticks. Took this trade. I waited and should have got in around here, but this is where I saw it, and I knew it was on its way up. It still had some room to go to the ADR. It can still go, but I was happy when I closed it out. At this point, locking in those 40 ticks. There it is right there. And those 40 ticks paid out $200. So moving on to the next trade, the Dow Jones. Dow Jones, the same as the S&P 500, pays $5 for each tick. So I took the money, divided it by 5. Calculator says it's 109. So let's see where I got in at. Got in at this red candle, a little tiny bit of a pullback, and then away it went. Like I said, should be 109. Let's go and look for that. There it is right there. 109 ticks, and that paid out $545. Okay, let's move on to the next trade, which is crude oil. Crude oil pays $10 for each tick. Looking at the money, well, this should be 58 ticks, so let's drag and drop this up. This trade, I sold it from, initially it was just called a pullback, and then of course after that it just continued to work its way down. Did a cycle, but finally it went in a direction I was pretty sure it was going to go. What did I say? 58. There it is right there, 58 ticks, and I was happy with that as it paid out $580. Okay, moving on to the last trade, which is the Russell. It's another one that pays $10 for each tick. This one I bought it though. So let's drag and drop this up, see where I got in at. There was the arrow. When I saw the arrow, I knew I was going to get something. Doesn't mean I'm going to get 100 or 200 ticks. But on this one, looking at the money, well, I got close to 100. Looks like 93. And I was happy with that. From there to there should be 93. There it is right there, 93 ticks, paying out $930. So another great day of trading using my easy scalper. I knew it was going to be over 200 pips and ticks. Grand total came to 324 pips and ticks. And those pips and ticks paid out $2,487. So if your system's not producing on a daily basis like my easy scalper, I recommend you get your hands on it. And don't forget about the daily trade plan. Now if you have any questions or if you want to buy, quite simple. All you got to do is get in contact with me. And to do that, it's quite simple. All you got to do is look right below this video. In the description, there's a banner and there's a little bit of a write-up and the word more. All you got to do is click on it. Opens up another box, and of course at that point you're going to get a lot of information along with my contact information. You'll also get a link that'll give us a Skype connection, and at that point I can answer your questions. Also in the description you'll see 4 different packages. Of course I recommend getting all 4 of them. The more education and the more tools you have in your toolbox, the better you'll become as a trader. And that's why I recommend you, well, at least getting 3 of the packages minimum. So I made it an offer where if you buy 2 packages, I'll give you 1 package for free. I've been getting quite a few traders and a lot of interest with this Fibonacci tool, and every day you'll find a lot of trade setups either going up or down where this Fibonacci tool can help you with your entries and your targets. All you got to do is click on this link right here. You go swing high to swing low right there. There's your pullback. Pullback right there. It actually came back to entry 4. Now, as a general rule, well, for sure, nothing's 100% sure, but as a general rule, you're at least aiming minimum for target 1. And of course, on this particular day, it almost hit target 5 here. These are all targets, and it does go all the way up to target 10. It's an advanced FibMaster tool. Took me about 3 months to put together, as I wanted to make sure all the settings were done properly. And it took me a while to figure a few things out, obviously. Now, this is a FibMaster full course. Comes complete with 30 training videos. So I get traders ask me, where do I enter? Well, you've got entry points. What are my targets? Well, you have up to 10 targets. And I go into great detail exactly how to trade using this Fibonacci tool. So if you have any questions, or if you want to buy, as I mentioned earlier, I really prefer if you just would Skype me. At that point, I can actually show you this Fibonacci tool. So it looks like it's time to wrap up this video. And of course, if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So until the next trading day and video, I want to wish you good luck with your trading, and remember to keep yourself and your family safe. Okay, bye for now.